Yo, it's your boy Steph.
And this Logix,
And we
what down?
and we motherfucking back again. First time on motherfucking Zoom calling. Zoom to your broom on the motherfucking podcast, niggas. Doom, stop.
This is how we gonna kick off episode 30.5 with the first time on Zoom.
Yeah, so now that y'all seeing this, y'all more than welcome to not wear a mask at the podcast. Y'all more than welcome to pull up to the podcast. We'll have more. We probably gonna have more visitors and shit like that. We don't want to get too hectic and say it's gonna be 4 right out the gate. We gonna still do 3, maybe 4, because I don't know. We don't know how this quality gonna go when it come to editing this shit. This is our first time.
Yeah, especially if they ain't got a mic. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Do not ask to come if you don't have a mic, because we can't Amazon you a mic, and you know we don't got nothing Amazon for you. And we know you cannot use them fucking wired Apple headphones either, dog. I mean, you probably can get away with AirPods.
I was going to say, you get away with it. It ain't got to be the best quality.
The cheap headphones you got to hold like that. Yeah, we over there. I don't really agree with that shit. The ones you hold like that. If you got to do all of that, then you probably need better headphones. But they got. I talking about headphones. A microphone. I said headphones. Because
they come with
both.
it. Because it's both, exactly.
Yeah, but I think I've seen niggas use AirPods, so you might be good with AirPods. You know, y'all get y'all. Yeah. I know a lot of y'all.
Just make sure that bitch charged, because you know them hoes die quick. Keep telling y'all, quit fucking with them AirPods. Actually, it's not the best wireless earbuds.
I've been using Chanel's and I like them.
That's perfectly fine, but when you just
though, how fast?
Relatively speaking, I have some that can go without charging for 8 hours.
These go about 6.
That's
and then on top of that, all you gotta do is put. I promise you can put these in your charger for 10 minutes, and then look.
Oh yeah, you get a good. No, I know.
It's right back up.
No, look, I'm not saying they're the worst. I'm saying they're not the best. That's what I be telling motherfuckers. I ain't saying they're the worst out there.
What do you think is the best headphones?
The fucking they got the Jabra ones. The ones I had, the Q Labs is better. Shit, I done had some Skull Candies is better.
Why do you think they better? You use AirPods?
The battery lasts longer. It don't look as stupid. The sound quality is better. Gee, that whole hanging down shit, that shit's filthy, nigga. We got to look like fucking secret spies, where you got the little black thing in your ear, like the Avengers and shit.
Those do look a little better. Myself,
it's a little more subtle.
I can't put those in my ear. I like the Skull Candies. I remember when they was popping, they had wires, and I tried to get Skull Candies like 3 times, because you know they had the changeable ear thing. They had all type of cooler shit, and I was like, I can't do these. That bulb is just. That's why I gotta lean with the.
Well, all they shit not like that. I know what you're talking about, but all they shit not like. They don't have that shit, because I don't like that either.
Like I don't even like the AirPod Pros because of how they built. I just like the general, like how
there's 2 different kinds.
Oh, dude, they look like the ones I don't like. They got the bulb. Anything I gotta shove in my ear, I do not like at all. Like those, you gotta. And then I don't know. They're supposed to be good. I think I just got little eardrums. I might just be a fucking what the fuck? I don't know what the word I'm looking for. 1 in a million. That's not the word I'm looking for.
What?
That's not what I'm looking for. I might be a rare case. Let's say that.
Oh, you saying like maybe I'm a special case, my ears.
Because I think majority of people don't got to deal with that shit, and I'd be low key jealous. They'd be like, "Yeah, guys, Skull Candies and this." Then I try
I don't like that shit either though. Where you got to shut. It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable at all.
So my ears not broke then.
Nah, shit. I mean, and my ears little as shit. I always got to use the smallest little thing, that the little converter to fit in your ear. I always got to use the smallest one.
Oh yeah. All right. Speaking of, since we talking about supporting the AirPods and all these other things, we gonna talk about supporting somebody. Next. What did you learn anything this week?
You said fuck that.
Because I had a whole spiel, but I did not want to even get that deep. You
don't want to kick it off that deep.
I was gonna be more so have a rant.
We could go straight into the whole. You have the iPhone topic. You know, we can talk about that iPhone 12.
Oh,
definitely, yeah.
Okay. First of all, I'm gonna say, Droid, if y'all watching this, or y'all got any of y'all Droid niggas watching this, it's nothing y'all gonna ever do or ever create that's gonna make me go get a motherfucking I'm never going to go get a droid ever in my motherfucking life, dog.
Under any circumstance, bro. If I won one, I'ma sell it.
On my life. Somebody in my family that I love has to be a hostage for me to have to take this or your little brother dies.
So for ransom, yeah.
It's gonna have to be that, or else I'm not getting a droid. Like, all right, but instead of talking about this droid, look, Apple, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, bro. Like,
yeah,
you can only keep on all y'all keep doing is improving the fucking picture quality and the fucking
yeah.
That's about it, man. Like, that's it.
And the thing is, I tried to, the thing is, I even tried to somewhat understand the whole charger thing, and I wasn't tripping until I realized that the USB-C is not just the port that goes into the phone, it's the damn part that goes into the base that you can't even get your old base.
And they're like 40, 30, 40. If they're not 30, they're up. They're higher than the regular ones. Because I was going to get the USB-C because they're a good.
To my understanding, it was like 40.
Yeah,
it is a good charger.
Yeah.
But it's just like, why the fuck do y'all think you're saving? How is it saving money? And you have to make probably way more packaging for the bases because I ain't gonna say every single. Most people do not have USB-C bases just sitting around. So how is you preserving? What the fuck they trying to save?
Reasoning?
They reasoning is they're basically trying to be resourceful and trying not to create as much waste or some shit with packaging or some shit like that. But y'all creating more packaging because y'all got to make a shitload of bases. Everybody gonna have to buy one. I don't even know anybody with a USB-C base.
I know a couple. That's so dumb because for one, anybody that worked in logistics, one of the main things they tell you, because logistics is moved off of like accuracy and speed. They tell you do not touch the same package twice. Y'all touching the same package 2 and 3 times, meaning, like you said, they can get that little adapter, put it in the box. It's touched once. But what y'all do? Y'all got to make it. Y'all touching it. Now I got a package. Y'all touching twice. And
that's a whole nother product.
It's a whole nother work shift. It's a nigga on shift right now packaging adapters.
And they could have been with the phones.
Right when they putting the box on the phone, they could have been slapping the adapter in there.
It's
the
so shit.
Fucking stupid, y'all. Who y'all saving money? Not even y'all.
He said, not even y'all. And they trying to create this whole, that's how we able to charge less for the phone. Bro, the most expensive phone, the highest, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, I think, or whatever the fuck, is still more expensive than
11.
I believe. I don't know about on drop date. I think I gotta look again.
But
if it's the same price, I get it. But if I think it's a little bit more, but I could be wrong. Because I never get an iPhone when it drops anyway, though.
Yeah.
I never bought an iPhone when they drop ever.
And that's another thing. While you're speaking on price, y'all Droid users, stop using the price as y'all bargaining chip. Okay, y'all. First thing I want to say, y'all phone's $1,000. Y'all phone's $1,000.
I was gonna say it'd be the same price.
If y'all getting the most update Droid, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Y'all motherfucking shit be up there too. Y'all ain't no new fucking Droid $400. If y'all getting phones and y'all not paying a lease price on it, or the outright price is not like something that's gonna be like for a phone, like then honestly, y'all got like the free phone that they gave y'all that's probably years back. Because right now, if you get an iPhone, if you signing up with a new carrier, they might give you the XR or the 11 for free. They might, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's the only way. Other than that, y'all niggas is paying too. Or y'all got like a basic ass Droid.
Droid. I miss the days though. I always used to when my contract was over, you pay that discounted price for a phone to do a new 2-year contract and shit. They don't even do that shit no more, and that pissed me off. Like, say the iPhone came out and it was like $600. It was like, if you ain't on no contract, you could buy the phone and it's $350 or $400. And then that's just it. And it was under contract. They don't even do that no more.
You saying if it was a new phone that came out and you weren't on a contract, they'll give it to you for a discount?
Yeah, like if you ride out because they used to do like 2-year contracts where you had to stay with them. Yeah. And once your contract is up, you don't have to stay with them. But if a new phone was out and you wanted it, you paid a super discounted price for it. And that's it. Now you got to pay for these phones monthly and shit. Like, say if I wanted this new iPhone and it'd be like, all right, 2-year contract, you pay $700. You know what I'm saying? I'll be quicker to get it then.
Yeah, I think
And that was like saying, but
from my
that shit
understanding, they
irritating.
did it because I think your phone, they not doing contracts no more. Like
right.
And I think they did it. Well, we was getting them phones because low key our phone bill was probably higher. I don't know about yours, but they didn't really have all the deals and shit they got now. Like if you go and you don't have to get a phone, your phone you can make off with like 3 people on a contract for like 120. If you don't lease no phone, you was never getting that back in the day on them 2-year contracts. You was getting $100 a piece, damn near. I remember that was a promotion, like 100 or 80, or maybe 75, somewhere like that per person. But now they got it so cheap that you could be $40 a month with I think as long as you got 4 lines, you can get $40 a month. With only 3 is like 50. But you know, since now we get fucked up because we got all these options like pay on the options with Sprint or whoever, and now niggas adding iPads, Apple Watches, and that's how niggas is. They still keeping their money. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, right. You got to pay for like data on the iPads and shit.
That too. That's how they getting. That's why they was able to say, you know what, we gonna throw out the contract. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more appeasable. Like anybody, if you don't make a lot of money, let's say something costs $200 and it's like, give me $25 payment. That'll make anybody buy some shit that they wouldn't normally buy just about because you was like, it's only $25 out of check.
Only $25 a month. That's what people be saying when the new phone come out. Like, oh, that's just $15 on my bill, and you still paying for the next phone. Like, oh, that's just $20 more on my bill. I'm like, what? It keep going up every time. That's like you literally are choosing to pay more every time the new phone come out, and I don't get it.
You could buy it, but then it'd be like, I don't do that. I just usually just keep my phone until like it start to break. And that's another thing that's not bad about that's one pro of the not 2-year thing. Like when it was 2 years, then your phone, me personally, I always knew my phone wouldn't last them 2 years. I always knew it would eventually
my shit made it
break. Yeah, I know you had what iPhone. No, you went and bought that. You didn't have that originally, did you?
Which one?
The 6? Or you had that originally?
I bought every phone secondhand.
Yeah.
I bought every phone off somebody.
Yeah, I had
But I'm talking about before I was getting iPhones though. My phones lasted 2 years, but they weren't like at its best standing. Really
matter. In high school, you could rock with anything. I had like G1. I
had the fucking Rumor.
All type of shit. Yeah.
The Razor.
All types of shit, man. Phones was like, I remember at one point you could change a SIM card. You had like an assortment of phones. I'm gonna rock this one today. I'm gonna flip.
It's about an assortment of phones. Yeah, you just pop that bitch in and out of whatever phone you felt like it. And Sprint didn't have the SIM cards then though.
Nah, they didn't. I had AT&T back in the day when we was in high school.
Well, I bet it was Sprint since day one.
Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna get off of iPhone. Basically, Apple, we don't know what the fuck y'all gonna do. Y'all need to motherfucking do something. Y'all need to start. Y'all should have gave niggas. I think they did give niggas Apple
TV
a year probably, but that's not enough. Apple, if y'all didn't, you need to do that, and y'all need to give niggas some other Apple fucking thing. What the fuck else? Apple, give them Apple Music too. I feel like, matter of fact, I feel like y'all should just go ahead and jump the gate. And if you got if you got an iPhone, when it's certain carrier, some carrier get on it, and you get free Apple Music.
Apple Music, yeah.
Because
whoever in last, whatever carrier in last,
somebody better hop on it. Boost, you better do something.
He said boost
them Apple sales over there, iPhone sales over there. You gotta pay them bitches right out. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about real quick. Shout out to 2K. 2K got a WNBA My Player mode. You know, that's like the My Player.
I was finna say, didn't they have the WNBA player already? But that was just the league.
That was just them. Yeah, they just had teams, and now you could like have a whole career as a girl and shit like that.
So, is it as extensive as the men's? Like high school, college, get the storyline and all that.
That's what I'm assuming. I didn't even look at none of the video because now when I'm reading it out, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like,
are you sure it's real? Because I saw a video with I don't think it's real, G. I saw somebody like make up a WNBA My Player on the computer.
Oh, it's real. I seen it on Ronnie 2K Twitter. Ronnie 2K is like the main nigga behind 2K.
Was he a big influencer?
I think he's.
But are you sure he wasn't just promoting it like on some this is cool? Cause
no, let me see. I'm gonna go to this shit right now. I don't really want because it's gonna take me forever to look at it. But
I mean, I could look it. But no, what you gonna say?
But Ronnie is like, I want to say he the president. He's something behind. He's not the creator of 2K. He might be the president or some shit, or the main endorser or whatever. But he played 2K, and everybody know who Ronnie 2K is. He all in 2K. When you play 2K and they have like tweets, it be Ronnie 2K tweeting you and shit, all types of shit.
See, my only problem is that I'm looking, and everything I'm seeing is nothing official. It's all just like YouTubers. And a lot of people do this they be doing like fantasy stuff, like they can recreate like this concept, basically like NBA 2K female my player concept. Like people be creating that shit, and I don't see no official, like it's not on like IGN or GameSpot, nothing like that. Like motherfucker Joanna Man, GG Bryant.
The first ever my player experience.
This is YouTube. You looking at?
No, this not YouTube. I'm looking at blogs. Hype Beast. They posted it. USA Today actually posted it. Let me see if this is USA Today. This is some other USA Today. I knew that one. Bleacher Report. Let me double check.
Cause I'm looking like it ain't nowhere official.
NBA 2KW. Yeah, it's NBA 2KW. It's on. They have a whole website. Hold on, let me see. Characters coming in NBA 2K21W. A brand new mode.
A brand new mode.
Not just
NBA 2K will include women. NBA 2K21's creative players will include women, but not until next generation. Yeah, see, this say NBA. It don't say W.
NBA who? There's no other NBA games out. It's 2K.
No, I'm saying it was saying like it didn't say like WNBA. Can you create a WNBA?
It's called the W. Is what they're gonna call it on 2K.
Okay, I see it uptight. Okay, coming. So basically, it's coming. Okay, they basically probably trying to integrate it over time. It probably don't be on there like when the game drop.
I think it's gonna be.
It's still fuck 2K at the end of the day though, so I don't care. It's still fuck 2K. I don't
even play sports, so your opinion don't matter. You don't play basketball.
2K makes other games. And they ain't shit.
Oh yeah, they other games trash. I won't even argue that the other games.
No, the other games not necessarily trash. 2K is just trash as a company.
Oh,
the games ain't
what
bad.
Games do they make?
I think they make Borderlands. Borderlands is not a trash game.
For me, it is.
They that's because you don't play it.
I don't play. I don't play. It's trash to me. I do play games like that.
See, they make Mafia.
Mafia. Mafia is so repetitive. Come on.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. You don't like them, but that don't make it a bad game. XCOM is a big game. Borderlands is a big game. People like Civilization, if that's what you into.
I don't even know what that is. I think like I said, I'm just.
I mean, it's not a
how
computer
you call the whole
game,
company
but
trash,
it does get played.
And then you try to debate with me about me calling games under the franchise, under the game company trash.
I'm calling them trash for their practices. I didn't say they make trash games.
Well, you didn't specify.
I'm saying the shit that they practice is trash.
Oh, I don't really like none of their games, but 2K, NBA 2K.
True.
But before I was rudely interrupted, I just wanted to give them a shout out because women out here talking about they not getting they just dudes with all this basketball shit, and now y'all got a fucking basketball game, and I want to see.
So go and create your woman.
I want to see how many y'all gonna be at the fucking park. I create just to see if the park busting. I bet the park not busting. Okay,
it's gonna be busting with niggas still.
It's gonna be busting with niggas trying to see if women on there playing. Okay,
but I know you was irritated seeing that shit too though.
What, the women trying to compare?
Yeah, how the fuck they salary is such a big discrepancy.
Please, man, that shit is not. Yeah, look,
I'm like,
man.
you just want to argue because clearly it's obvious why. It shouldn't even have to be explained.
Nobody's going to WNBA games, but nobody. They family. You
but
get a WNBA
nobody.
ticket for $10. For you would take a field trip there. You could take
every radio station give them bitches away all the time.
You damn near get them at a library for free. I'm not even trying to diss, but
so you were the seventh person in today.
This girl tried to argue with me at work. She gonna say something because it's a lot of them that's role models of other people. I said, okay, imagine everybody in this store, right? how many of these people you actually think watch basketball? I said, matter of fact, how many people you think own a WNBA jersey in this whole store right now? Then I was like, but the Bears playing and you at work with a Bears jersey on. I'm like, it's several people in here with Bears jerseys on. I mean, I understand WNBA ain't playing, but I guarantee we see another jersey besides the Bears jersey in here. You know what I'm saying? We never gonna see I never seen a WNBA jersey on the street. Never seen
they make them?
Nobody. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to try to find one. Probably go on their website. They're probably gonna treat that shit like a indie rapper vinyl. This shit not for months. They're like, yeah, but shipping not for 3 months. Like, cause nobody buying them. They gotta wait for a group of niggas to come buy some jerseys.
Right, and you got that shit got to be on demand, custom made type shit. But motherfuckers rock fake movie jerseys before they rock WNBA. But it's fucked up because it's like that's like you working at Burger King and you mad because McDonald's get paid more. Yeah, y'all two different companies with two different revenues. McDonald's is the biggest fast food chain, period. Why do you think that people at Burger King gonna get paid the exact same? Now, if they do, that's great. If they lose money, that's on them. Yeah, they could pay them women like they pay the NBA. But what's gonna happen to WNBA? Nobody gonna be in that bitch. They're
gonna have one player per team.
There's gonna be a one-on-one league. They're gonna be doing the big three too. They need to, if they want to make some money, they gotta do the big three. Just get rid of all that. Now you got all these tall ass women with no employment and don't want to be models. That was sexist as fuck. But I'm talking shit though. But yeah, I mean, women don't watch it either, and then they could really sit there and lie like they hardcore fans. Y'all don't watch that shit either, so stop. Y'all know the moment it gets way more because niggas, we watch women in fucking UFC. We watch that shit.
Crazy. They fight like the boys.
They fight. That shit is the same entertainment like value.
Yeah, that's better because I don't want to sound sexist either. But
it's the same entertainment value.
WNBA, they do all their layers be like this. A lot of them be like a little floating shot like this. Or they can shoot, but it's just like it's never nothing really crazy going on. Like I seen LeBron. I watched what the Bulls played the Heat, and CJ Watkins was this little nigga. He was like I think he was 6'3". Like he wasn't nobody special. Going crazy on LeBron, right? Next play, I kid you not, they throw this nigga LeBron and LeBron jumps over him and dunk it. Now it wouldn't know like his legs was open. LeBron knees was bent.
Oh my god!
He flew over him. I promise. I'm gonna show you the clip when we get off of here. But I seen that. I'm like, oh shit. Or even when you see the D-Wade when he throw that oop to LeBron and he just start running towards the camera like this. You know what I'm saying? Because he know LeBron finna go get that.
Finna make, yep.
You see that in NBA, WNBA? No. You might see a half-court shot, and that's the best it's gonna get. Like,
and if they don't make it, nobody give a fuck.
Why you think exactly? Why you think they don't have it? Okay. Why, when All-Star Weekend come, they get to participate in some of this shit. I think the All-Star game. They don't even get to participate in the 3-point contest. Let them get in the 3-point contest. And let's have a layup contest too. Then.
A layup contest. See how interesting that bitch is. Because I wonder, like, you take the 3 people that probably could dunk in the WNBA, let them have a contest and see how fun that is.
So weak. Oh my god.
That's what it's nothing against them. It's just the fact, like, another example. WWE, men rock the women's apparel. Like, men get shirts that say fucking Sasha Banks and Bailey on it and shit. Right. Like, men will get the women's fucking shirts. It ain't about like motherfuckers don't like women. If y'all can bring the entertainment, that's all it's about. That's and if it's not happening, don't be mad.
I can name an assortment of wrestling females, and I don't even watch wrestling, and that means they name whole way. I can name more females that wrestle than I can name current
WNBA players. And you like basketball more than wrestling.
Way more. Some of these women, besides sex appeal, like they got like stories, and it's interesting. Like the WNBA is basketball, but it's like,
that's why niggas liked and one. Yeah. That was entertainment. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
There's no entertainment in the WNBA. I got them shots, man. Y'all gotta do something. I mean, I don't know what the fuck y'all can do. Bring fucking poodles in there with y'all or some shit. Bring
All I could say is them women still making more than the average person. So
yeah, they the
and
big
I think the
superstars
NBA
is
gets paid too much personally. I think they make way more money than necessary, but
yeah.
it is what it is. But
This nigga
them
Chris
women's
Paul getting 100 million contracts and shit. That
this
shit
shit is
wild.
wild.
But you know what though? Honestly, that I think something that we might neglect is we don't know how strenuous that is on their body. Like you see these niggas go get Kobe when it got these legs that cost like $40,000 to put on his legs because the next day after you play, like you playing your hardest the whole time you are playing. Like
Mm-hmm.
niggas like LeBron that play the whole game for the most part. It's like I'm not saying he worth whatever 300 million. Well, I can't say because he's doing good with his money. So he's passing that shit all around. So I can't be mad at him. But it's
Yeah.
like you trying to perform at your max for a whole set of like 5 or 6 months. I don't know what that do to you mentally because you probably at some point shut your family to down to some degree. You know what I'm saying? To try to stay mentally focused. Like myself personally, when I go play ball with my boys and shit like that, like I tell them like I don't want nobody in my car. Like if I'm like really trying to play, if we going to play against, I'm like I don't want nobody in my car. I'm like I want to listen to my music. I want to get in my zone because you trying to go play your hardest and it be I don't even play my hardest the whole time. I'm sitting there trying to prepare. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
getting trying to get in the zone. But to be playing fucking hard, I don't know what that do to you. You probably be tired as shit. Your muscles probably screaming, and then you go back out and you do it again, probably 3 times a
Yeah.
week. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't like
Yeah, I'm not saying they shouldn't get paid, but I'm saying they getting way more money than most of us even can fathom. And you know what I'm saying? And they
we
could
damn near
take
giving it to them though.
they could get 50. No, like I said, I'm not saying like they 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 should be ashamed of themselves. I'm just saying like you could cut their money in half and they still making more than most of America.
Yeah.
So
Where you
that's
think
all
the
I'm
money
saying.
should go though? Because like
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, it's that's the revenue they bringing in. I can't. I'm not saying like
no, I'm not. I'm just
stop
asking
paying
a
them.
general question. Like where
Oh,
people
in general,
and like
I
and
don't
shit
know. I
like
just
this, could we say
like you said, LeBron is allocating it well. Like I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and be like it should be like imperative in a contract mandatory that y'all got to give away a percentage or
right?
something. But I think if the NBA in itself start doing more with that money, I think everybody like that makes that type of money, the Bill Gates and the Steve Jobs, I mean not Steve
That's
Jobs,
what I was finna get to.
Bezos, all the motherfuckers need to like contribute to the country.
That's what I was finna
Like
get to. I was gonna say, should
it's
we put a
like you're
cap on
taking
niggas?
yeah, like if
Should
you
there be a
make
cap on like
X
money you can make?
billions.
Period. I think like I'm asking like
Oh, yeah, I don't
I
think
think
billionaires should exist.
like because we had this discussion like
Yeah.
it's 700 billionaires, not 700. 700 is it 600?
I don't remember the number
It's
y'all
something,
said.
but basically we broke it down that these niggas could give away $1 million each, and then they will still be billionaires, and there will be no more poverty in the whole United States. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I was gonna say like, we should probably put a cap on the money you can make, and that kind of sound crazy, but
And
it's
once you
not.
pass it, something needs to be done with it. You saying
Yeah, because it should
like,
be like, why don't you want everybody to have equal schooling? Why do
why
you
don't you
want
want
people to
everybody
be
to have
ghetto?
fucking food every night?
Yeah, that's the. I was gonna go in a whole circle. I'm say, why do you want people? Like, I get we got a bus line. I mean, I get that it saves I guess fumes. It's supposed
Fumes, yeah.
okay, but even then, let's even take them out. Why don't everybody have an automobile?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because the bus. Let's not act like it's not inconvenient. Only people. Okay, we could have a bus for like disabled people that can't drive. Other than
Mm-hmm.
that,
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a
everybody
lot of
should have
sense.
a car. Like, for instance, like I was looking up because I'm trying to get, I'm trying to get a truck, and I was looking up like why Toyota is a good car manufacturer, and it's basically because one, they take their time with their parts. Two, they pay their people a reasonable price. They give them vacations and shit like that. Like they were saying, like when Toyota first came out, there's like the company was just like everybody's going on vacation. That wasn't made here. Then that was made like China or some shit. But they was like,
Mm.
we all going on vacation. And it was like because they knew the better quality of life they gave their people, the better quality perform parts they will have when they at work. They're gonna care about work more. Like who the fuck wants to lose a job that gives a fuck about you?
Right.
Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like
Right.
it damn near
Nobody.
should be
Right.
it damn
Right.
near should be a cap because we need everything in here. You can't sit here and tell me you gotta pay somebody less for if you look in your room right now, somebody had to make them blinds. I guarantee the people that's in the factory making these blinds probably make like $10 an hour. But everybody need blinds.
Yeah.
So it's like why
Everybody
you
needs that shit.
yeah, you not poor. You all whoever owns blind, whatever blind company that is, they're not fucking poor. It's always gonna be niggas buying blinds. Blinds mess up. There's always houses. Every time somebody get a new apartment, a lot of times they change the blinds.
I gotta replace them bitches.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's certain things. You got walls right now. Somebody had to make those walls. They had to make what's that? Whatever material that is, paint, the fucking pill, all this shit. Everybody gotta make. But I guarantee the people that made more than half this shit in our house is underpaid. They living check to check, or they got 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? That shit's stupid. You gotta be like the nigga that made the computer to be able to live okay. Or the nigga that made the mics to live okay. But the nigga that put them together, boxed them and shipped them off and
put them
drove them
together
is not okay. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That shit
He's not
stupid.
okay. Yeah.
And
Everybody fucking matters.
we all do, dog. I was having a debate on Facebook before I got on here about my homeboy X. He was like, who y'all voting for and why? And I was talking about why I was fucking with Biden. And then
I saw that too.
You seen me talking about it, or you seen somebody?
No, I saw somebody else make that status. That's funny, but go ahead.
But yeah, this dude on there, he talking about instead of talking about right now, he's talking about Obama this, Obama that, and blah blah blah. The man, man, I could go to these. I don't want to go on no super long rant, but I was basically
I want to hear about it.
I was basically telling them like, I was like, dog, everybody matter, and I was like, that's the problem. I was like, I got more empathy than y'all do because they like one of them was in the military, and he's just like. To me, I knew he was bringing numbers out his ass on some of this shit. So this premise was like, I was like, I don't agree with the way Trump went about treating those immigrants. I was like, I get it. They may be illegal, but I'm like, some of these dudes been here 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And he like, well, a crime is a crime and this and that. And I was like, that's the problem. I have more empathy. The dude tells me, he said they found 75% of people that weren't with their parents or something like that. No, he said 75% of the kids there weren't with their parents. He was like, there was with somebody else that probably didn't know. Then he was like, there was like 80% of people. They found like a ring of like child molesters and people.
What the fuck?
First of all, let's not act like every Hispanic family that we even can think like. Let me go back. Let's not act like these Hispanic families where they got these immigrants that's living here illegally. It's usually 1 or 2 of them that's illegal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether the kid or the dad or the mom. So if
I was so shocked to find out so many people that I know has family that's came here illegally.
So many people, dude. My stepdad is Puerto Rican. I know all of they're not illegal, but I know about shit like that in the boundaries. I lived in Hispanic neighborhoods and shit like that. But the thing is, when you living like that, generally there may be one person that comes over legally first, and then this Hispanics they found out how to get over here. So they was like, okay, dad over there, we can kind of sneak over there, and you could. So of course, they didn't have nobody because they snuck. Every family is 1 or 2 people that's maybe illegal. Not every little Mexican family, but the ones that's illegal, it's 1 or 2 people there that's illegal. So they're not gonna always be with family. You know what I'm saying? He said 80% of the trafficking cases. I said, dude, you think everybody got abducted to Mexico or from Mexico or come on, dude, stop acting like that. And another nigga gonna say some. He said, I fuck with Trump because his gun laws. I said, okay, I can agree with gun laws, but I said, honestly, at the same time, if they took away every fucking gun, I wouldn't give a fuck. This nigga gonna say some, how you gonna protect yourself? I said, nigga, you know how many countries out there that don't allow
guns?
Have
guns, right?
One
what
of
the
the
fuck?
only countries, one of few countries that allow guns.
They so loose, right? Our shit is way loose, like in fucking Japan. And then on top of that, motherfuckers, they don't have high murder rates. None. Motherfuckers don't, when they go to jail, when they get out, they not returning. Like what the fuck? And they jails is way more harsher, so people don't even want to get in trouble. What the fuck is you talking about?
All points I made.
It's hella countries with gun laws is way stricter, huh?
I said that I made all them points except the gun laws, because I mean not the gun law, except the prison, because I wasn't even thinking about that. It was so much shit I was getting on them about.
Bro, our prison system fucked up, Joe.
Gee,
They
like
don't care about rehabilitating people.
my other homie goes, "What country?" I said, "Dude, you act like London don't exist." I said, "I'm not even gonna name Canada because you know I can go straight to Canada." Nigga, London, that's why niggas getting shanked in London. But guess what? London is not that fucked up. London is a place where black people actually live at. You know what I'm saying? They not African American. It's actually black people that live over there. And it's not a lot of racism like it is over there. I mean, it is some racism, but it's not like it is over here. You know what I'm saying? Granted, your house not gonna look like you wanted to because we live so big over here, but you're not gonna go get shot over there.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about motherfucker shaking you every day.
You have more chance of having an equal life. But yeah, man, like I'm not telling, like once again, I'm not telling y'all who to vote for or nothing like that. But matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm voting for Biden, and you can tell why you fuck with. Do that sound like a good idea? We could run over why we fuck with these people, excuse me, and why we don't. Okay. I mean, not why we don't, but why we fuck with them. So some of the reasons why I fuck with Joe Biden, for one, is the taxes he trying to decrease on the lower class. It's people over there talking about some, how you, like my man was like, how you think they're gonna pay for schooling and all of that? Because Biden is also trying to have more free colleges put out, you know what I'm saying, through the United States. He like, how they gonna pay for that? I'm like, Biden is trying to tax the people that got all this money that we were just fucking talking about. You know what I'm saying? So now one that they were saying was like the 62% or 60, whatever high ass percentage on 400 plus, which is not gonna really go through. So I'm not even worried about that.
It's not even
Child care credits. Everybody know that for the lower the people that don't make a lot of money, generally the people that get some money back during tax time. People that make a little money generally are paying back money during tax time. They're trying to increase child care credits. So that means the little, I think it's like $2,000 or some shit like that per kid or something like that. They're trying to increase it to somewhat upwards towards, I want to say $8,000, because they know that when you got low income and you making low wages, that's generally the time you're trying to save your money to make a purchase you generally can't make. That's when you make your big purchase, when you go get your big TV, when you go get your new car. That's why so many motherfucking plates in March and February. That's when niggas go choose to move out. There's so many people moving in apartments because that's when they can afford to pay their first and last month move-in fee. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to give people more money for that. Now, who the fuck mad at that? Nobody. It's exactly, that's what the fuck I thought. Anyway, what else? Climate change. My man said Trump said something about climate change. I ain't heard no. I'm gonna look it up. I'm not gonna act naive and act like I know it all, but I'm gonna look it up. I do know these niggas is aiming for shit towards climate can change. Foreign policies is the same. Is he trying to fix all the beef this nigga Trump just put us in? Nigga, y'all acting like we was not just at the brink of almost being in a nuclear war. Like y'all act like China ain't got them things. Stop. They got them things.
Stop them things. And then look, y'all already admit that they smarter than us. We know that they geniuses over there.
Come on, man. They over there innovating all type of shit they didn't even tell us about damn near. Like, come on, man. Kim, that little sneaky ass haircut he got, you know he's sneaky as fuck, man. Come on, man. Stop playing. This man got a half Lil Boosie, half Bob. Come on, man. Stop playing with shit, man. But anyway, healthcare. They trying to literally give healthcare for all. Okay, so what a lot of niggas don't know, they hear these percentages and then they just think that it's okay. So like it's United States why it's like 9% of Americans that don't have healthcare. That don't sound bad, right? But then you look at the black population when it's like a third don't have healthcare. That's like 33%.
Right.
They don't have healthcare. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, man. Like, come on. That means 1 in 3 people do not have fucking healthcare. Okay? So you go in your little classroom with 20 people, y'all got COVID out here right now. Fucking like, what is it? Like 3 or 4 of them niggas might can get COVID and can't do shit about it if they start charging for this shit because they don't have healthcare. Like they might break a leg, they don't have health. Like, come on, man, be for real,
just
man.
Out here.
And I know a lot of y'all listening to this right now don't have healthcare because these jobs will try to give you healthcare, but the shit is so expensive, you just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Be for real, man. The other things, education, they're trying to make, for one, they're trying to make preschool universal. how many parents that's gonna help out? Every parent, exactly what the fuck I thought.
Exactly.
They're trying to make preschool, because for one, they know it's a fucking wedge trying to have somebody go get a kid at 12 o'clock. Who got time to go get a kid at 12 o'clock? I don't got to paint on no schedule, but y'all know on any fucking shift, that's a bitch. If you work first shift, you can't even go get them. If you work second shift, you gotta take them at 7, sit down for 2 hours, go back and get them, and you gotta find somewhere for them to go for you to go to your second shift from 2 to 10 or 3 to 11 or 4 to 12. And third shift, you coming home and you taking them, you sitting the fuck down, you gotta come back and get them. They woke and you can't go to sleep. So yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, they trying to do that. And like I said, the immigration thing, I didn't fucking rock with the way that the orange man did that immigration shit over there. All them motherfucking kids, all them cases of kids getting raped or hit, missed, not even being fed, all types of wild ass shit, man. Come on, man. Let a fucking orange crayon tell y'all what's popping. Get the
this nigga said an orange crayon. I'm dead. You just went in though.
Go ahead. I probably covered some points. Yeah.
I mean, well, no, we kind of different on a few things. So I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't excited about voting for Biden until he announced Kamala as his VP. So in all honesty, I decided to vote because of Kamala. I was really one of them niggas that was finna sit at home, but I was not finna be a nigga that was complaining. So, but I was finna sit at home. Personally, just a few of her policies. She wants to decriminalize sex work. She just feels like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know women, y'all advocating for that too. Y'all want to be free. You know what I'm saying? She don't even want to criminalize sex work. She's like, you know, 2 consenting adults. Who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Nobody's getting hurt in this exchange of 2 consenting adults doing what they want to do. And if a woman, you know, people profiting off their body in another way. So if that's how they doing it, that's how they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's one thing. She fucking women's rights, period. You know, as far as abortion laws goes, she wants fucking women to have that fucking choice. Who don't? Orange buddy. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and how the fuck can he even have a say so on some shit like that? And it ain't got shit to do with him. That's the thing too. It's like to see men and women upset that Kamala was doing her job as a prosecutor, which still is fucking crazy because she put black people in jail, and she also decriminalized people that with non-violent offenses. She like that shit wasn't even, she was getting that shit off of people's records. And I'm sorry, like I know that black people been put in places that they didn't have any control over, but at the same time, you don't want niggas out here killing people around you, and that's just the fact of the matter. But on my personal opinion, that just goes into prison needs to have different strategies to get these people rehabilitated versus just punishing them. You feel me? So as long as, you know what I'm saying, like you keeping real criminals, people that's really problematic to your neighborhood and your well-being, if you keeping them motherfuckers off the street, I'm not really that mad. But we do need to work on getting people out of these situations. That's the real issue. And they're ignoring the fact that she didn't want to criminalize people that weren't in jail for for violent offenses. And for people to like to hang that over her head and Joe Biden for the 94 crime bill and stuff, when they just ignoring the fact that their fucking black counterparts were advocating for this because they fucking neighborhoods was to shit. Y'all cannot just solely put that on Joe Biden's shoulders. Like, the people really like Joe Biden did it, like he was the one man that signed off on that crime bill. The black politicians was wanting that shit. The people in those neighborhoods wanted that shit. So you can't really take the situations that they were living in fucking 20 years ago and act like they apply to right now. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm tired of all this. Everybody wants to hold everything against people that they did fucking. How would you feel if motherfuckers was like, I remember you stole my candy 20 years ago, bro. You was fucking living in a time where you had to steal. Like, I had to steal to survive, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's exaggerated. But the fact still remains, like, motherfuckers was dealing with what they had to deal with at that point in time. And y'all shouldn't penalize them for wanting to change that. She's not a prosecutor anymore. She's not going into her vice presidency trying to lock niggas up. You feel me? Like, that shit don't make no sense to me. But of course, she's on the same page as Joe on a lot of that shit. So I just was pointing out mostly the shit that's different between the shit that she advocate for on her platform versus before she was with Joe. So at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying, you cannot care, just don't complain, because telling motherfuckers to vote for the Green Party ain't doing shit for nobody. You know what I'm saying? If it was up to me, Andrew Yang would be president, but he not. So I'm not out here like, y'all need to put Andrew Yang in. The fuck is that doing? You know what I'm saying? So just be smart, man. Like, be smart. Like, I don't like politics either.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I have had enough. I didn't vote in 2016, and I ain't ashamed to say that. I wasn't out here bashing Trump every day either. I was just like, this shit is wild. I'm like, this shit wild. That's all I can say. And Hillary won Illinois anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
it ain't no me anyway.
It ain't follow me. Because if she didn't win, that's when I felt guilty. I'm like, damn, Joe, my vote really would have counted.
Yeah. But like me personally, I'm not a fan of either one of these guys for real. Like, it's just like, be realistic and take your emotions out of it. Cause like I don't know how I feel about Kamala, and I don't really love Joe either. It's just like they got better policies that I fuck with. Like, all of the shit that I sat here and I said, like, all of that shit, I said to myself, like, I can't be mad at that. I will fuck with that. And like, I don't really see nothing from Trump. I know Trump is trying to help these rich people keep their money. Trump is making bad. He's been making bad decisions since he's been in.
Endlessly.
So, like, I don't really know. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say he didn't do nothing. I know
no.
That I fucked with. I just can't remember.
He got a lot of people out of jail. Black people at that.
Yeah. So
for the non-criminal offenses.
So, like, maybe Trump just needs to go work for somebody. Like,
he needs to just die. Not on some like die because I hate you, but like just live the rest of your life until you die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean like go die because I don't like, just live the rest of your fucking life. You already probably done shorten your life being this stressed out as president. You know what I'm saying? So like, just live your life. I don't even know why the fuck he's running again. I'm so shocked. It's that ego.
He knows he can win. Low-key, he
can win. But he a narcissist though. But he a narcissist. He's losing. Well, he's losing like fuck right now. But he's a narcissist.
Well, right now, I don't know. We gonna have to just wait till the third because it's so many people I know on my shit that's black. I know it's some white people that's gonna vote for Trump. I'm not saying all white people is.
You know that more people have voted early than people that voted, period, in 2016. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And that shit is wild. But think about it. That's more people.
A lot of people voted in 2016 though.
Yeah, nobody fucking. I think they said like fucking 40% of the country or something didn't. But the fact that many people even voted early, that urgency is that urgency is not to keep Trump.
Yeah.
It is not to keep Trump.
I know. I think for the most part, but then again, I'm not gonna neglect the people that do love him. That I'm pretty sure he got some diehards out there. I don't want to call it because I want Biden to win. By all means, I want him to wash Trump, but I don't want to be naive and then the polls come in and it's like, Trump doing a lot better than expected
than they thought.
Because it's like I know, like I don't see him as a total wash right out the gate. It's not like I could look at this like, I know he gonna lose. I can't really right out say I know.
No, I'm not saying that either.
Yeah,
so but I know people not hopping up early to vote for Trump right now, especially given this Corona shit and like the man that straight up said I didn't want to scare the country, all that shit. Gee, the man said I'm the least racist person in this room. At no point did he had
no not racist.
No, he said I'm the least. He said it like 3 times. He didn't even come back and say like I'm not racist. He literally was like I'm the least. You ain't see that at the fucking debate. I'm the least racist person in this room. I'm looking at the second one. He's like
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm looking around. I can't see in the back. Yeah, but I can guarantee you, I'm the least racist person.
And it's like
bro, you gotta be kidding me.
There's 3 people on that debate that I was talking about. All 3 of them want to vote for Trump. I'm the only one that said they want to vote for Biden.
Wait, what you talking about?
On the
3
debate,
people?
I was on Facebook with. It was 3, and then the person. The person that wrote it. in the he was basically saying like he was gonna vote for Trump because he made it off of another post. Like my man's post him, he said, "Man, fuck Trump gonna win." And then my man's he posted him, he said, why would y'all vote for Biden?" And then he made a post. The same dude that said, "Why'd you vote for Biden?" made a post that who y'all voting for and why. And I made all my detailed list, and then these three niggas came. One nigga was just repeating everything, another nigga said like, "Yeah, right." He was like, and then like the other nigga, he just was simple. Like I got him out of there. He just stopped commenting because he just says his one about the gun laws and shit like that.
I want to see this.
Protect yourself. I wonder if his page is private. I was
gonna say if I'm not friends with them, fuck it. But you
know. But yeah, man. Yeah, no, you ain't his friend. I don't think you're his friend. But yeah, they ass was all of them was sitting there saying it, and it's like I see shit like that. Dude, like Charlamagne said, I wish niggas didn't talk about politics. And sometimes I don't want to because I may not agree with what the fuck you finna say. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I just kind of keep distance myself from shit that I kind of know I don't fuck with. Cause it's like for me, it's just better for me to operate like that. Cause I was talking to my sister today. I know this kind of off, but man, if y'all dealing with shit, y'all need to go to therapists. Or I ain't saying it like it's that easy, but try to find a therapist. Cause I'm sitting here talking to my sister, and it's like all of us, all my mama kids, we all like once again, we all fucked up. Like I'm talking to her, we deal with so much of the same shit, and that's why I've been just so distant. Cause I'm dealing with my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like it's a lot of shit that go on with people, and sometimes they don't want to be bothered, and some shit is triggers. So like me myself personally, like right now I'm trying to figure out how to sort with certain feelings and shit like that, so I just kind of stay away from shit. I just don't want to take myself off of my regular feeling that I'm feeling. Like any feeling that I put myself on, that's the only feeling I want. I want nobody come ruining my shit. And like if I'm at work minding my business, you come up talking about Trump because you just want to talk, like it's gonna upset me. And you like I ain't gonna punch you, but like dog, if you kept that shit to yourself, then it would be perfectly fine. I won't have to look at you a different way at work. When you come in, I don't want to talk to you no more because you supporting this type of bullshit. Or
right.
Or it could be a damaged relationship. Like this could be somebody that come, like it is some people that come and talk to me right at work. And then like I've learned some of them be like, Trump this. I had a coworker come right up to me like, yeah, Trump not bad. Just trying to talk. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, bro, stop fucking talking to me, bro. You could have kept all that shit to yourself. What the fuck make you think I want to agree with this? Even if it's Biden and I don't even know who you, why do you think I just agree with this? You know what I'm saying? Unless it's some shit,
right.
Somebody got some Robin Hood shit, and I know you poor and I'm poor. Like, other than that, man, keep that shit tucked, man. Y'all need to kill that shit on Facebook. Unless y'all telling niggas where to go vote. That's the only thing y'all need to do is be telling niggas where the fuck to go vote. That's it. If you gonna vote, this is where you can go vote.
Yeah. And the thing is, cause
at home, like
it's so because it's so stupid. Because the thing is, the conversation 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna end with nobody changing how they feel. Ain't nobody change 99.9% of the time, right? You just somebody's gonna be mad. Like that's why it'd be so stupid, and everybody just needs to keep that shit to themselves. Because if you motherfuckers either care or they don't, you know what I'm saying, and they gonna feel how they feel, and obviously they not gonna change on that shit because they could have been. It's not gonna take a Facebook argument to change that shit. Motherfuckers believe in the bullshit Trump spew, let them, because they want to. They really want to.
Yeah, it's just,
you know what I'm saying, but.
I just don't like when y'all come on and y'all be uneducated on things like you was talking about the crime bill, which is one thing I do know. That's how in Chicago, that's how we got block clubs. And you know, on some Chicago blocks, they have a sign like no smoking, no loitering, you can't fix your car. All of that shit came from them organizing shit. They all got enough. They had enough of the drugs in their community, like you said. And they preachers, pastors, community leaders was all asking for the crime bill. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody didn't sell and do drugs or do drugs in the city of Chicago. So yeah, you just, man, you gotta separate yourself, man. I mean, you gotta separate that shit and keep it with yourself, because like it's not gonna change nobody. It's nothing you gonna sit here and tell me that's gonna make me say, like, even though I got guns and shit like that, it's nothing you gonna make me say that if they took all these bitches away, that I'm still gonna want a gun. It's nothing you gonna say.
Right. Right, especially if nobody had them
nigga,
bitches.
right, get your squabbles up, nigga. I've been in this motherfucker. I've been in this motherfucker shadow boxing lately, nigga. I've been punching so much, nigga. My like this part of my I don't know what the fuck this is. This shit hurt. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't know what this is.
Yeah, man, get your motherfucking squabbles up, man. You know what? We ain't gotta fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Just you might have to be like me. Shit, if you know you don't fuck with, just get away from it. Cause you know, if you know you got that attitude, you know you would go there. Just stay the fuck away from it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like an alcoholic that's done drinking, somebody that used to drink that's done drinking. You don't go to it. You don't go around alcohol sometimes because you know what the fuck it might do if you that kind of person. You might transition.
Mm-hmm.
You might do some shit you gonna regret. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
simple as that. We damn near
So
about. Well, I was gonna say, did you want to go on a group think versus?
yeah, I was gonna say that's a good segue into this. So the question I really had in mind was, what do you think is more dangerous to society, groupthink or contrarians?
What's a contrarian? Just somebody that just believe their own shit, or
More or less like basically the person is just going against the grain all the time. Basically, like think of usually conspiracy theorists in most cases, like the flat
oh man,
earthers, the
yeah,
people that think Barack Obama is a pedophile
yeah.
too, and every white
You said
person
which is
hates
more
us, the
dangerous?
Illuminati,
I
you
think
know, don't vote for nobody because they all hate us, all them people.
it's probably group think because don't nobody listen to them contrarians. Nobody really listen to them like that. They have
But
a
they
very
do
small
though.
voice. I
They
mean,
do.
they
It
got
even
their cult little following, but the rest
yeah.
of us would be like, whatever. Like, what the fuck is buddy name that we don't like? With the fucking whisker
Umar.
mustache, Umar. Like, he got some people that like him, but like, who the fuck is them? They live in a cave somewhere. Like, we don't pay them no attention. You hear niggas start talking Umar John, whatever, go, all right. But you know, but
Yeah.
groupthink is more dangerous because you know you got all these people that's really like the shit I'm talking about. You got a group of niggas with bad information, just like yep, yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep, all
Mm-hmm.
thinking together. And no matter what you say, it be so fucked up because I could present the best argument in these niggas' pages, and then you just got
Mm-hmm.
niggas. They be like, that is true, right under them. This shit crazy. You can't believe nothing. That's right. I'm telling niggas. So it's like everything you just said went in one end and out the other. That shit is mad dangerous because they do not be trying to one, especially when they in their little group. They do not be trying to rationalize shit. Like get a group of flat earthers around and try to tell them the earth.
Oh man.
They might beat your ass in there. They might, you know, bro. We told you the earth flat, bro. We don't want to hear that shit no more.
Bro, I hate flat earthers. I swear I hate them.
Yeah, groupthink is fucking dangerous. Like the
So
racism is
so
damn near a form of groupthink, ain't it? To a
kinda. I
degree.
don't know. I don't
Because they all think to a degree that black or whatever race that they hate is not superior, and they think that they
yeah
useless to some degree or something, or they should only be used for like
yeah yeah
something.
because typically it's for the same reasons. Yeah,
Ain't no
typically
regular
it'd be for
person
the
just
same
gonna be
reasons.
like, you know what? It would be cool if we just kidnapped them and made them do work. Like,
But see, that's kind of where I'm kind of confused. So do you think so would you consider flat earthers group thinkers or the contrarians? That's you know what I'm saying? Cuz
I
like
think it's both. I think it's both because it's a
when
group.
I think about
Oh, go ahead, my bad.
yes, so when I think about groupthink, I think that falls into um what's a group think? Like basically men groupthink to me is when men act like anything outside of what we deem as masculinity is gay. I think that's groupthink. I think when men are like niggas can't be getting their fingernails done, or when men think that women is on OnlyFans is hoes or whatever. I think that's groupthink. I don't think those are the contrarians.
I can't
I
say
think
all
the
of them groupthink.
contrarians, I think contrarians are the ones that deviate from what's considered quote unquote normal. That's why I'm like
Yeah,
the flat earthers are contrarians, you know,
I
because
can't
it's
say.
normal to think the earth is flat. And it was normal once upon a time for men to not, you know what I'm saying, eat ass or whatever. And then now it's like we eat ass, you know, like so I think that's where I kind of make the distinction.
Yeah, I think. I can't really say that the OnlyFans thing is really group think because I think that's just more so of what can I call it? Cause I can't really, cause we just really switched over to niggas really accepting that. So I can't just be like,
well, but it's slowly happening. It's slowly happening.
Yeah, but then again, you still got people, they got like a moral code and that's like against their moral. It don't mean that they think these people anything like bad, but it's against their morals to like be like, I can't really fuck with that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I think that's different though than the people that like demean them though. I'm really talking about the vocal, because when them people they not that vocal.
I think some people get that vocal because they upset, because they think that it's they might want it to be one way, or maybe I ain't gonna say that because it might go again, like they more like, you get some people that get real vocal about shit. Like me myself personally, the only thing I get really vocal about that I'll be damn near ready to fight about as far as like morals is like black people shit. When people just misunderstand black people, and I'm giving you all these valid cases and you still talking about, well, just go work harder or some stupid shit, then I'm ready to knuckle up with you. You know what I'm saying? But I can't really say that because it's like it's so fresh and so new. I can't even say we 10 years into people accepting sex work like this. I can't even say that. So
barely, not even 5.
Exactly. So I can't really say like, since these niggas jumped up here, they're like, I will here. Y'all group thinking, y'all it's just too soon to do that because like
no, the group think is the people, because it's been a thing of women it's showing themselves off is not okay. Like being sexual is not okay unless men are doing it for them. It's like if women want to be sexual on their own, it's not okay. I think that's been the norm and the standard.
Yeah,
and it's slowly getting accepted.
I think they get their vocal out of anger, like the same, not that same anger, but I think that they get scared too. I think
who's scared?
The men that's shouting, they scared because they think these women finna go bye bye. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of men, for instance, have you ever seen a girl? Let me see. How can I put this? I'm not gonna use that example, but I think they get scared because if you sit here imagine like a dude that's used to getting women easy. It's a lot of these dudes that don't even have girlfriends that's saying this. First of all, and it's getting really mad. They don't have a family, a wife. It's usually niggas that's just single, and I ain't gonna say all, but I could see a nigga that's used to getting bitches. I mean, let me stop. They're used to getting women. And he's seeing that some of these women ain't like they used to manipulating women and stuff like that. I could see them getting mad at women trying to have their own right to the point where like you can't manipulate because I'm making my own money. Like now I don't have to be up under you or listen to you. And like pimps are probably hot right now. You know what I'm saying? Pimps are probably hot right now. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Unless they can get them a girl on the OnlyFans. But I think a lot of that stuff comes from like the really heavy vocalization. It comes from like being mad somewhere in there, being mad, rather it's about like go against your moral.
Yeah.
You're ready to, you can't believe women doing this, or you just mad that these women just finna not be as available,
accessible.
I was gonna say accessible as you used to want them to be. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I can't really call it group think, because it may be, it's just probably just anger or some shit like that. They wild, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I still think groupthink is still more dangerous though, whether that's the case or not. Because I said contrary, a lot of niggas just wave them off for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's true as hell. That's true as hell.
Groupthink is the ones that they almost, you ever been in a conversation with a bunch of group thinkers and you just like, just stop talking to me. You just they'll take you there. That groupthink is dangerous.
Start talking.
Strangle nigga. You go to a girl and their whole family.
You be like,
thought process. You just
G, and you be like, what the? You be like, you know what? Yep.
You can't believe it. You just like,
you just be stunned. Yeah, that is true. I think the contrarians do get, because them niggas, like when I see the nigga, like it's one nigga, he like, y'all still trying to vote for Biden, but he did the 94 crime bill, and then motherfuckers would be like, yep, and then you'll get people that and then you'll get the people that'll be under there like treating his ass too, and they'll be like, I expect more from you. You know it's real when people respectfully just treat you because they fuck with you, but they gotta let you know you tweaking.
Gee,
you know what I'm saying? They not just mad.
Yeah, I did that today. I told my man, he said some shit. He was saying something about like Obama he made unemployment rate the lowest, and what else he said? No, he said Trump didn't. No, that wasn't the one. He said Trump didn't do anything wrong with this. He said Oh, this nigga said unemployment rate was low at the beginning of the pandemic. He said then it boomed, it soared right back up. I said,
what the
you know what? I said you are flat out wrong. I don't even want to. I just flat out disagree with you right here. I was like, I don't even. I was like, I just flat out disagree, bro. I don't even want to go there with you on this one. Like, it's like, come on, dude. Like,
remember that screenshot I sent you? I said the same thing. I said, well, I was like, you're just making things up now, so I can't even have this conversation with you.
Exactly, dude.
Like, you literally are just saying stuff that's not true, so I can't talk to you. Because you could tell me stuff Trump did and it could be true, but you're not going to say the economy is as best as it's ever been
the man
when
said
motherfuckers is in a pandemic.
After the
after
nigga,
COVID.
my mama just called me today and told me they just went back into phase 3, so she getting like 1 day at work.
Nigga, my whole house was out of work for 2 months.
Nigga,
what are you talking about? And the stimulus check was not covering shit.
One check.
It didn't.
One check. Like,
so what the fuck?
Like I was telling him, I said, because he was like, yeah, Obama unemployed. I said, dude, were we not in a depression when Obama became the president?
And that's what I'm like, y'all really blame Obama for what he inherited from Bush, but y'all give Trump the credit for what he inherited from Obama. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's clearly what they came in, and you got to focus on what they came out with.
Yeah,
because that's what they did.
Not only that, like I told him, I said, you do realize that we got stimulus checks then too, right? We didn't get
right. They got stimulus checks because you wasn't getting it, right? You didn't get it.
They was paying niggas big checks for what was it? They was giving them big grants to go get houses. I mean, not big grants to get houses, big grants to fix on your house to try to put money back in the economy. So they was giving their own houses like $30,000-$40,000. Like, just go fix your house, get some contractors in there, do some shit, some renovations, and then now you got contractors getting work.
That's the type of shit the country needs to be doing now. Y'all need to focus on getting
they did that when Obama was in, but nobody talked about that.
No, because we just all we did was vote because it was a black dude. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not that was right or wrong, we didn't care about politics when we was 18 and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We didn't know nothing about that. So that's the thing. Motherfuckers just feel like Obama didn't save the plight of the black people. So he was utter bullshit and he was useless and did nothing because he didn't take us out from poverty as a whole entire fucking race. So apparently he ain't shit.
They love to talk about his last 3 years. He helped gay people and this and that. And
he helped gay people more than black. Are black people not gay?
Nobody getting helped. I don't care if niggas is getting helped. I don't even give a fuck.
Why the fuck are you mad?
And y'all act like some of the shit that was going on with gay people was not OC. Y'all
wasn't really fucked up.
They can't go get married because they gay.
Niggas flat out was like, he helped gay people more than black people, so he ain't help no black people. So none of the black people that were gay got helped. What are you saying?
Stupid.
He helped, like you said, if motherfuckers is being oppressed, I don't give a fuck if you helping them.
Yeah,
I don't.
Like I'm literally one of my arguments was literally how they treated Hispanics. I'm not even a fucking Hispanic.
That's right. That was your first argument. Like, bro, that shit is not right. And if that don't bother you, you're sick. You're literally sick.
Somebody in your lineage should still be a slave, and you should watch through like a see-through glass to see.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Imagine you
care about oppression,
bro. I don't give a fuck. The 7-year-old didn't make the decision to come illegally, and their parent did. That does not mean it's okay for them to not be with them. Imagine you 7, bro, and your mama don't know where the fuck she at. Gee, you just thought you was going on a fucking vacation, and your mama gone. And you don't know where she at or how to get to her. And she can't get to you. And you in a fucking cage. Bro, these motherfuckers gonna be traumatized for life.
And I was just sitting here talking about stuff you go through and how you get when you get, I ain't say that specifically, but when you go through stuff, you get older, that shit may be okay and fly under the radar as a kid, but when you get older, you're gonna be a fucking
wreck.
You gonna because you dealing with all these emotions. Like as a kid, you don't worry about nothing but waking up, going to school, and then like you might get mad and you can fight a nigga, or you know what I'm saying? You just really don't have to have a real set of decent character like that. You don't have to care about shit. When you get older, you gotta try to navigate all this shit. And man, look, your ass gonna end up like me. You gonna be like, man, I'm just gonna sit in my house by myself, and but that's how I am though. But like to a person that's not like that shit may drive them into some depression. Like, man, I can't go out because I'm feeling this kind of way. Like, cause this shit made me feel this. Like me, basically meaning they didn't put them kids in these cages. They might not feel like they can trust nobody. They get in a relationship. That shit don't work out because they dealing with shit that they spouse. They like, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? But they dealing with all this irregular shit because of trauma. You know what I'm saying? That shit is bigger than just being like, oh, that's fucked up. Y'all niggas grow up, y'all get older. That shit gonna fuck with y'all. That's why I say like you can't really escape some of this shit. You always gonna be. You get older, nigga. Everything you go through in life, that shit may come right back to you. You get older, you deal with life, then that shit come to you. You get kids, then that shit come to you. Then you get older and you motherfucking have grandkids, that shit might come to you. Cause all this shit you done dealt with. You know what I'm saying? So none of that shit is fair. Like you said, mentally, I hate I had to break it down like that, but like some niggas just might look at it like, well, they just might have a hard time sleeping. Or like, no, these niggas is scarred for life, nigga.
Right.
For life, nigga. These niggas, man, look, it's from a person that dealt with shit like, nigga, that shit horrible, nigga. You out here not normal. Everybody else around you ain't dealt with none of this shit. You know you dealing with shit like that shit. Gee, that shit hard, G. You have to have a strong set of people around you to even have to have a decent set of relationships. Cause you can't be out here dealing with all this trauma and shit like that, trying to have a relationship with somebody might be like, I ain't dealing with that. That shit ain't, I ain't gotta put up with that. This nigga got mood swings, you know what I'm saying? If that shit not regular, that shit put niggas through the ringer. And that's how some of these niggas, I know we talked about suicide. That shit can send niggas to suicide. I hate I had to go from way left to way right. But like I'm only saying that because I know their conditions is really fucked up. Like some of these kids is getting raped.
Right.
Some of these kids is getting beat on. Some of these kids is not eating. If they eating, it's not properly all the time. They in the fucking cage on asphalt grounds and shit. Like, gee, imagine what a Nazi would not a person, a Jewish person going on. A Jewish person going through the Holocaust.
Going on Holocaust.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Imagine the mindset of a person that was in that human oven that they just like, no, let him out for some reason. Imagine that.
Scary.
Exactly.
So and that's what I'm saying. And as a person, like you were saying, you've been through it. Like as a person that has not had, I don't feel like I've been through any real life traumas. You know what I'm saying? But I empathize with those that don't. Like I literally know, like when I know people that have been through shit, I'll be like, you know, that's where that came from. I can't just sit here and be like, well, I ain't like that. Fuck out of here.
What was the first thing I told you that I said? I told my homeboy when you were talking about the kids. I said I got more empathy than you. I empathize. You don't have to go through nothing to deal with that because you can directly see a person that fully understands shit full circle. You can see like how bad some shit might be for somebody. You know what I'm saying? It don't take for me to have my apartment burned down to see what somebody that lost their house, their apartment got burned down went through.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It don't take me to just be like, oh damn, they shit just gone. Like, no, they have nothing.
Nothing.
I
couldn't even fathom.
Socks and drawers, G.
The thought of it makes me sick.
Nigga, I'll be crying for days, dog. Like, come on, man. Like,
you know that whole building next to us, like the whole building, the whole, not even one house, the whole building. Fucking dozens of family they went from having a whole crib to nothing. But whatever the fuck they had on.
You remember we was talking about moving? We're gonna get out of here real soon, but you remember I was talking about moving, I didn't want to move nowhere while I was by myself. Imagine niggas next door to you living and they like that. They ain't got nobody close to them. Next people, set of people 2 hours away. Now what are you gonna do? We're gonna go to a hut and everything is hard. Let's say your wallet got burnt up, your money got burnt up.
Your money, yep. Your phone.
Everything hard. And I'm pretty sure your building, they might have gave them a hotel room, but let's say they didn't.
They didn't get them shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't get them shit. And if they ain't had their own insurance, they was asked out.
See?
If they ain't had their own home insurance, they was asked out.
That's fucked up, man. But yeah, man, I think we're going to wrap it up for about this episode. You got something else you want to get at?
No, we good.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to be doing these Zooms. We're going to probably have more guests.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I'm Steph the Sneaker Slayer. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a giveaway for a free sneaker restoration. I don't know how I'm gonna do it exactly, but it's gonna be depending on y'all.
Keep your eyes open
about the Cultural Conversation Podcast, the best podcast there ever was. Tell a friend or tell a friend.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. Speak to what you know, be open to what you don't. And remember, nothing in life applies to everyone but life and death. This is Cultural Conversations. Be safe.